Okay, part 2 of the week 7 midterm presentation. This part is containing muscles. I'm going to use two different visuals here. I have 2 sheets of certain muscles, both exterior and posterior. I'm also going to be using myself for some of the smaller items here. And I can actually start by just mostly pointing out items that I have just on my general person right now. The frontalis, which are the muscles that are actually above the eyes right here, and then you have your orbitalis oculi, which are the, that's what makes your eyes go closed right here. If you can actually feel it's the cheeks, actually aids in speech. And then you have the SCM, which actually runs down. This actually helps your neck turn back and forth like this. And then under the deltoid, and I'll see if I can show you a picture here. I'm kind of running through it. You see right underneath this muscle here, you have the supraspinatus and the infraspinatus. This is part of actually the rotator cuff. So when you hear people having rotator cuff surgery, and right here you have the pronator tres, and then continuing to move down, just some certain things that was up right here. You have the rectus abdominis, and then moving over to the arm, you have the flexor carpi radius, and then you have the other side over here, which is I think I'm backwards because I'm right here is the towards the middle is the flexor carpi ulnaris, and then you have the thermal muscles. Okay, what that does, actually curse your thumb to rotate around like this. It's tough to see in the picture here, but your diaphragm is actually located in this region right here, and as that drops down and contracts, it forces interthoracic pressure to allow you to breathe. That is basically voluntary and involuntary. Right here, let's see, make sure you have the transverse abdominis, and then you have your quad, which is right there. Okay, and then down here, moving as we go, is you have the exterior hallucis longus. This is the long one right here. Okay, and then moving over here, you have the I believe it's right there. I'm kind of looking through the paper, doing this at the same time. And this is the flexor hallucis longus. Okay, and this actually causes the ankle to transition this way. Okay, and then you have the, make sure here, this is what we're looking at right here. The I'm actually going to skip that one because I'm drawing a blank here. But we're going to move up here. And the sartorius on this side, this is the long band muscle right here. And then you have the rectus femoris. And then you have the, can't see it right here. Right here. Right here is the inguinal ligament. I think I'm saying that wrong. And then you have the pronator quadris, which is actually, it's not shown here. Right here. There's no for that on the wrist here. And then you have the flexor pollicis, I think it is, and that's right here. I'm probably saying these wrong too. I was never good in Greek. And then you have the right here. Let's hope you can see it. If you can't see any of these, I apologize. It's the brachioradialis. And then you have the bicep, big muscle right there. And then you have the let's see here if I can find, pardon me, you might hear my wife and a daughter in the background. She's feeding him right now. You have the spinator. This is actually what causes the arm to do one of these. And you have pectoralis right here. This is where you asked for what type of motion is. This is actually good for doing this, like if you're throwing sidearm. This is what gives you that momentum. And let me I had a posterior view of the body. I made 2 interiors, and I don't know why I can't find my posterior. Here we go. All right. Here's the back side. Sorry about that. So you have your back side. So obviously, you know, I'm sure I had to make sure that was it. You have the rhomboid minor, which is right here, and then you have the rhomboid major. They're one right below the other. They're actually hidden on this. It doesn't show it very well, along with the trapezius, and the rhomboid major, which allows you to sit up, you know, back in its flexion. This is the extension. This is what the major does. And then right here you have the extensor digitorum. It makes your digits open up. And then you have the make sure I'm still right here, the abductor brevis. And back here we have the occipitalis scalene. Occipitalis, I'm sorry, because the scalenes are actually right here. And then you have the levator scapula. Make sure you guys can see this. And then you have your deltoid rolling right down. And then below the deltoid, you have the tres minor and the tres major. You can kind of see it, but I wonder if you can see it a little bit more on this side. You really can't see it, but tres major and tres minor, they are right about here. And then obviously the back side of the arm, you have a tricep. And then the latissimus dorsi. And then obviously, everyone knows this one, gluteus maximus. Yeah, I don't have a huge one, but it's okay. And then you have above it, you have the gluteus medius. And then the gluteus, it's below the maximus, is the minimus. I believe I'm saying that right. And then you have the bicep femoris. And then the plantaris, which it's kind of really crazy to see, but it's right here. That helps you to extend the foot downward. Okay, and then you have the gastrocnemius right here, and then you have the make sure that's the gastrocnemius. Sorry, I was holding it down. And then you have the carcarial tendon, and then we're gonna have let me just make sure. Oh, we have a couple more. I'm gonna put you on pause here for a second. I'm actually going to do 3 videos because I need to do some of the other ones that the book required me to do. So it's going to be a 3-part. So bear with me because we've got to do like the levanter ani, which is in the reproductive anatomy, which is internally. So give me 1 second.